Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Bob. With me today is Yella.
Good day.
And today we're reading a story. Not a story. God, let me start that over. And today we're reading a story. Fuck, I was about to say it again. Okay.
Focus, Bob. Focus.
And today we're reading a wikiHow that was recommended to us by... Well, actually, it wasn't recommended to us by anybody, but... It was voted on in our Patreon poll. We have a Patreon. Link in the description. People of a certain tier can vote in a poll each month. Blah blah blah. This is the thing they picked. This is how to form a new religion. Yella, have you ever formed a new religion before?
No, but I imagine it's something like starting Scientology.
Probably similar. Also, you're wrong. You have formed a new religion. In the Discord, we started a blood cult.
I mean, that was mainly with a certain purpose, but that
I mean, we were making a blood sword. We were making a sword out of blood, but still, like, that's a cult.
But you know, I believe there's also a wikiHow specifically on how to start cults, so there is a distinction there.
Fair enough. Do you want to read the opening description thing?
No problem. So this is how to form a religion. Also, quick note, actually, 84% of people found this article helpful. So this has to be good, right?
Yeah, 62 votes.
Yeah,
84%. I don't know. I don't want to crunch that number because I'm lazy. But it seems like, I mean, probably around 45, more than 45 people were helped in starting new religions.
Wow, so many...
I don't think that's good, actually.
Debatable on how good that is.
I was about to say that was good, but it's not good. I don't think that.
Anyway.
I'm not a fan.
No. Anyway, so the intro of this. Do you know something you want to share with the world? This article explains in detail how to come up with and publicize a religion. I personally don't know how that first question follows into starting a religion.
Yeah, like, until the last word there. Like, do you know something that you want to share with the world? This article explains in detail how to come up with and publicize a...
religion.
And then they threw the word religion in there out of nowhere. Like, what if you know something that's not religious at all?
What if you just know something and you're really excited about it because you like learning?
Frankly, we could talk
that's
all
me.
Day
I'm
about,
describing myself.
We could talk all day about epistemology and whether or not it's even possible to know anything, but...
I mean, that's an entirely different debate. One I'm not equipped to have, and so let's not have it.
Yeah. Step 1, decide... These are your 3 options. Decide if there is a God, if there may be a God, or is a God.
What? Hold on a second.
You want me to run you by those 3 options
Please do so.
Okay, I want you to decide if there's a God.
There is
if there may be a God.
Maybe a God.
Or if there is a God.
I feel like I'm not being presented with the 3 options I was promised.
Okay, I'll do them in reverse and maybe you'll see the difference.
Okay.
So you need to decide if is a God.
Oh.
If there may be a God, or if there is a God.
I feel like, okay. I get the distinction. I don't understand the 3rd option, but I get the distinction now.
Like, maybe there is a God. There may be a God. Nonsense.
Like, I feel like the 3rd option is maybe trying to be like, maybe you are the God? In which case, you're getting way into cult territory immediately.
Well, yeah, that's true. But the follow up is if there isn't a God, skip the next step. If there is, skip step about what will you worship.
Okay, could you have numbered that one?
Is this a choose your own adventure wikiHow?
I mean, yeah, it's like a flow chart. You know, is there a God?
Also,
Y or N, and then you follow the line.
Huh. Okay. Well.
Let's still go by all steps.
Do you want to make up a religion during this? That might be fun.
Yeah, we could try. But
okay, so step 1, decide if there is a God, if there may be a God, or is a God. Go ahead and decide.
Oh, you want me to decide?
Because this isn't about things you actually believe. This is about stuff you're just making up. You're just deciding things.
Okay, well, in that case, you know what? There may be a God.
Okay. So there's no
jury's not out
skipping.
yet.
There's no skipping if there may be a God. So we'll just. All right.
I mean, I do think the idea is about what you will worship is, do skip that step if there may be a God, because you should maybe maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you can have
not.
both.
Maybe it could be an evil God.
I mean, that's still.
Or maybe the God doesn't want you to worship him.
Or maybe
this is all stuff for us to decide. We are the ones coming up with this religion.
That's true. Or maybe there is a God, but we just don't know. So to be safe, we'll worship the God as well as this object. Maybe we'll find out as we move on. So
we'll see.
So skipping nothing, I guess. So step 2.
Yeah.
Decide the name, purpose, and power of the gods.
Okay. So, let's name our gods so we're not mixing it up with other potential, other people's gods.
Okay. I'm bad at naming things.
How about this? You think of a name, I'll think of a name. We'll both say our names at the same time.
And the sound it produces will be the name.
Will be the name, yeah. Okay?
Oh, God, that sounds horrible. Now that means I still need to think of something, though.
Yeah. Okay, I've got one.
Okay. Fine, I have one, I think.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Serena!
Foom. Okay. I just said foom.
Foom.
Just the sound, foom.
Uh-huh.
And you said Serena.
Yeah.
So how do we combine those? Maybe our God can only be pronounced by saying both of those at the same time with two.
So you need 2 people.
Or you need a better throat.
Or you need you need to have the elusive double throat.
Yeah.
There you go. Also, we need to decide its purpose.
Okay, purpose. What's the purpose? Well, we don't even know this God exists.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, I mean, the fact that we know its name. I mean, we don't know if this particular God exists.
We named it.
We gave it a name in case it exists.
Yeah. Just in case.
Well, in case it exists, what purpose would it fulfill?
Its purpose is to fill out the spot on our new religion form, God. It's literally just a form filler.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? A lot of especially mythologies had a lot of different gods for a lot of different purposes. So you can go that specific, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just need it for the checkbox.
Yeah, it's a diversity hire.
Our diversity hire, divinity.
Divine diversity hire. And I guess, is there a power? Does this God have any power?
Nah.
Probably not. I mean, we would know. We would notice if the God had power. We're kind of skipping past the pictures. I gotta say this.
I mean,
this dream person is becoming kind of spooky.
Yeah. Also, that's one beard.
Oh man, yeah.
That is one.
I guess
in what are those things called again? Parentheses 1, a 1 beard. That's all I can say about that. That's one beard.
Yeah, it looks like I guess he started from maybe Islam. I don't know.
I don't know. I get more of an Amish vibe.
Yeah, Amish or one of those.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. He started from that kind of.
Yeah, that's an interesting background, and then goes into making his own religion.
Just making up his own religion. That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So then, number 3 again. The Spookum ghost is coming out of the dream to catch him in real life.
No, just give him a hug. It's like, hey,
well,
thanks.
I mean, if we go back to step 1, it's like a mysterious figure kind of in the distance, and the cloud's getting bigger and towering over him in the second one.
Yeah,
and then the third one, it's reaching his arms out, and he's like, maybe I should start moving away from this thing.
I don't know. It's what they say. What some people say. It's like man created God. He is creating a God right now.
Yeah, if you will it, it will be.
Yeah, exactly. That's a powerful man right there.
Well, step 3. What will you worship? Will you worship anything? Why will you worship this? Why do you believe in it? These are all good questions. Well, not all good
No,
questions.
no, but,
The last three are definitely good questions.
yeah, sure.
What is worthy of your worship? Why do you believe in these things? But, like, the first one implies that you have to worship something.
Yeah,
And, like,
I mean, the second
There
one kind
are
of...
religions that don't worship anything.
Yeah, I mean, the second one kind of undoes that, but being like, will you worship anything? Like, maybe you won't worship anything.
But, like, I don't know what... I can't think of an idea that's worthy of worship. Like, I just genuinely can't. And then maybe that's just me.
I mean, maybe it's... I mean, the concept of worship, is kind of...
I find it fundamentally
extreme.
kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
I find it kind of fucked up. Like, I don't expect... I don't know. That just seems unreasonable.
Yeah, I mean, the level of...
Oh, wait. We're starting a new religion.
Right.
So, we need to answer these questions.
That's true.
What will you worship? Will you worship anything? So, not worshiping anything is also an option.
That's also an option. We could also go to, we have this God, but we don't even worship it.
Oh, but dude, why do you believe in it?
Why do I believe in what? If I don't worship anything, then it's not really a question.
Well, you still believe in the religion.
I guess. I mean,
guess, you know what?
again,
No, it just
checking
says-
boxes.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
How to come up with and publicize a religion. Doesn't say anything about believing in it.
That's true. I mean,
We can just make it up and not believe in it. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's solved.
fine.
We don't believe it.
Uh-huh. Fine.
All right.
It sounds good to me. Like, if other people want to believe it, that's their prerogative.
Yeah.
Saved
If they buy
yourself
this
from
dumb
having to
shit, yeah,
believe
fine.
something, Bob. Good job.
Yeah. Or our God's name isn't...
Serena.
Thank you for helping
No
me.
problem. That's what we're coworkers for.
Yeah, that's what coworkers do.
Yeah, they work together. It's in the name. So I guess that's we just won't worship anything?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's an easy step 3. Moving on then.
Wait, how come they didn't give us instructions to skip step 4? Whatever. Let's just go to step 4.
How will you worship? Explain exactly how. Gotta be precise. You gotta give give detailed instructions. It's a whole procedure. You can't fuck this up, man.
Well, it's a whole procedure that they won't explain in any way. You would think that a tutorial telling you to explain would be self-aware enough to go, maybe we should explain.
Maybe we should explain what are good ways maybe to explain this. Like,
yeah, like what kind of questions to ask.
Let's take a look at some real-world examples of religions. Like, they usually, in worship, like, involves some sort of prayer. Sometimes that prayer is very rigid on what time of day or anything like that. Sometimes it's more loose and you can just kind of, pray whenever. Sometimes the worship doesn't necessarily include prayer.
Well, let's look at this picture and see how this guy's praying. So it seems like, first of all, that doesn't look like any kind of prayer thing. That looks like a piano.
It looks like a piano that he placed
like
a book on.
Or like an arcade machine.
Yeah, and then he placed a book on it, a bunch of flowers, and fire.
Okay, I want you to look at your hand right now.
Uh-huh.
And then look at his hand and realize how big these fucking flowers are.
Oh.
They're huge, dude.
I mean, they don't look like sunflowers could be that big, but they don't look like sunflowers.
Like anything. They just look like blobs.
Yeah, those are some divine flowers right there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what this guy worships. He worships these flowers.
All right. Well,
the flowers
5.
that belong to his ghost.
Yeah, the ghost flowers. Number 5. And this picture is of him. He's talking about people reaching towards a dream world with buildings and a tree and a bush
and a big
and
ghost
the ghost
person. Yeah. So wait, hold on. So what he is... I think he is saying that we need to pull the ghost out of the dream to place... Or no, wait.
Into real life.
No, wait. Except the people are in some kind of...
Dark void.
Dark void.
They're not in the real world.
Oh, I get it. So the idea of his religion is we pull the ghost out of the dream world, we place him in our shitty world, and we go live in the void.
I wasn't sure about the switching with the ghost part, but I was thinking maybe they're just trying to crawl into the dream.
Yeah, except they're in
Actually,
the
this
void.
is getting both nihilistic and also very true to modern religions, where
Whoa.
this life is shit, but the next life is great, and so we go join our God in the actual world.
I mean, you can even draw a parallel kind of with like Christianity, because the ghost is now in the real world and has brought us to Voidland.
Oh no.
The second coming of Christ.
Wait, so maybe the ghost is expelling the people from the real world, and this is all of them falling away.
And they're being like, oh no!
Yeah, they're like, they're like reaching
I don't want to go to the void.
Or I guess they're reaching to the real world, and we're seeing the edges of a portal, and the portal is closing.
Whoa.
And you know what the ghost is saying? The ghost is saying, gotcha. Gotcha,
Got
bitch.
him. Got him.
Yeah.
Puts on his sunglasses like, got him.
Yeah.
I'm glad that this guy is so good at just how eloquently he can explain all this, apparently.
Yeah, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and this guy speaks in pictures.
What an orator. Like, you won't get one like that very soon.
Yeah, he's a real speaker. Not a good thinker, but a good speaker.
Yeah, he speaks really well. He just needs somebody to
he has
get
really
him the
stupid
ideas.
but
yeah, he needs an idea man is what he needs.
Yeah, man, I wish I could be somebody's ideas man. That'd be a good job.
Now, if only I had ideas. Anyway, step 5. What is step 5 actually?
Speaking of ideas. What is the idea of this religion? The goal, the reason you do this? Buddhism, the goal is nirvana. A goal.
A goal. Or,
Great
sorry,
sentence.
no, that's not what it says. Sorry, it says, a goal. You know one.
Just, what a beautiful sentence.
That sentence is very well
What is the
written.
idea of the religion? No
comma
question
the
mark.
goal.
Comma the goal. The reason you do this. And then an example. And then, a goal.
I can see why this got 84%.
8 co-authors. I wonder if each of them added a section to that sentence to make it substantially worse.
Like, it feels like, Buddhism, the goal is nirvana, is something that should be outside of the bold piece of the step.
You would think.
Yeah, you would,
like
right?
an example. Or,
yeah.
of course, there can be multiple goals or no goal at all. So, what kind of religion do we want in as far as the idea, the goal? The lazy way out is no goal, right?
I have a goal idea. Because we kind of started it when we talked about the purpose of the God that may or may not exist. That one. And, that was to check the boxes, to have a religion.
I think I see where you're going with this. Okay.
Yeah. So the goal of this religion is to have the religion.
The goal of the religion is to be accredited as a religion.
Exactly. It's kind of like
so that we don't have to pay taxes.
That doesn't. I'm not sure if that works entirely over here. Probably.
That's okay. In this country, we don't pay taxes to those European Union losers. Amerixit, am I right?
Oh my god, that's such an awful word. Holy shit.
We're not even in the
It sounds like anorexia.
Yeah, suck it. It feels like anorexia too.
Oh shit. That's a turn.
Let's move forward.
Yeah, let's move forward. But the means, which is the religion, is the goal, which is also the religion. See, that works. So then we see a nice calendar. I'm actually curious. Does this work out? Monday, Tuesday. Oh yeah.
Yeah, November 2018 had a Thursday as the first.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about. Oh
yeah, 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that works out. Yeah, fine. All right. So next step, what holidays will there be? I mean, usually religions have holidays, so you know what? Good question.
Okay.
Will you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Valentine's Day, birthdays, or new holidays? Why do you celebrate these holidays? How do you celebrate each holiday? What is the holiday's name? Example, Christmas, the birthday of Christ. Christmas tree, cookies, Santa, presents, etc.
You're saying I celebrate Christmas with Christmas?
Well,
It says Christmas, birthday of Christ, Christmas.
Christmas. With Christmas, you celebrate.
That is one of the examples
Christmas.
of a thing I use to celebrate.
Is that a thing you use, or is that a thing you celebrate?
I mean, the rest of the list is tree, cookies, Santa, presents.
Okay, yeah, so that's things you use to celebrate.
You use or symbolize.
You use Christmas to celebrate Christmas. But you see, the problem, Bob, is that almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Still the best line in any video game ever.
All right, so I know our previous goals for this religion have all been largely to get out, tax exemption status. That was kind of our goal. But I'm wondering, you probably, I think, would be okay with this being a holiday, like a religious holiday for our new religion. Mm-hmm. Tell me, maybe you disagree. First proposed holiday, Vaccinate Your Kids Day. Vaccine Day.
I am all for that, actually. That sounds pretty good.
A religious holiday to get your kids vaccinated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number two, Election Day holiday.
You vote.
If we can, if your country has an election, that becomes a religious holiday for you.
Yeah, as in your religion, like on religious grounds.
On that religious holiday, you are not allowed to work, and you are required to vote.
Yeah, you specifically are not allowed to work so that you can go and vote.
You can go vote, and then you get the rest of the day off.
Yeah. I mean, that would be nice.
Yeah. I don't know what other... I guess I'd probably want to do some kind of day to celebrate families or something.
Yeah, I mean, usually that's a good thing to have in your religion. Because family's important.
Well, that's arguable. But I think we're getting away from the...
Right, we...
Tax day as a holiday where you take a break from paying taxes.
I'm sure a lot of people find that very intriguing sounding.
Yeah. I mean, I think people will start to feel like interested in this religion.
I mean, that's how you get followers, right? For your religion.
Maybe we can make it like a month-long holiday, and you at the end of the day, maybe you join together as a family and talk about all the things that you didn't spend tax money on. And I don't mean like things you bought that you didn't have to pay taxes on. I mean things you didn't spend tax money on, like infrastructure or like keeping food stamps working, like Social Security. Those are things you didn't pay money into.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't pay taxes.
You have to find out all those, and you have to discuss them with your family.
And you share with your family. And sure, there's going to be repeats from year to year. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense because, a lot of tax money is spent in the same way usually. Yeah. On the same things.
And then, if you want, you can be like, oh, political corruption and all that. Yeah, sure. Okay, fair enough. But, also, you didn't pave roads. Or, help the less fortunate.
Or, I don't know, finance public schools.
Yeah. Fuck that. Am I right?
Oh my god, that next picture.
All right.
I scrolled down a bit.
Yeah. So, that picture, see, this seems about right. Nobody's paying attention.
Yeah.
At all.
Savage.
No one could care any less.
They're already at the zero fucks.
They're already at the minimum. They're at absolute zero as far as their interest in this new religion.
Yeah, the step though.
Yeah, step 7. Think strongly about the everyday life. Yeah,
that one.
Hold on, not every day.
The
How about the everyday life?
Yeah, the one. You know the one.
Yeah. And how it will be changed by this religion. Think about clothing, food, school, work, play, hobbies, manners, and anything else affected.
This is a big
Now, some
step.
things might not be affected. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Okay, good.
Others
I'm
might only
I'm glad
be
that this
slightly
religion
affected.
isn't going to control the everyday life.
Yeah. Some might be completely affected. In some religions, everything will be affected, completely
Whoa.
or slightly. In others, nothing. We know. We get it. In
We
others,
understand-
nothing except
we-
worship will change.
We have a basic understanding of how religions work, thank you.
Well, they're trying to list off a comprehensive list of every possible, combination of may be affected, may only slightly be affected.
There's a pretty... Yeah.
In some, you can change aspects, but you don't have to. In others, you must. Some are sort of loose about these things. Others are very strict.
Yeah,
Yada
thanks.
yada. Okay, how do we want
Can you please expound on that a little bit more, Step 7?
All right, well, no. I think they're good. I think they've spent on
Okay.
it far too much.
I mean, this is one of those cases where you can see all of the 8, co-authors.
Yeah, they all want to say the same thing. They just have different ways of saying it. Clothing, food, school, work, play, hobbies, manners. We already talked about work
Yeah.
with the holidays thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think jobs are not affected, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah. School, go to school, I guess.
I mean, school, but, the holidays, some of them are still there, maybe, depending.
Yeah. I mean, definitely we would want to keep...
I mean,
holidays,
definitely,
spring
vaccinate.
break, so people can go get shit-faced.
Well, I mean, also, the holidays of our religion, for example, Vaccinate Your Kids Day would, of course, affect school.
That's true. That is true. Mm-hmm. Well, might, depending on how old the kids are when they get vaccinated.
I mean, if their parents are already a follower of the religion,
Yeah.
by the time they have the child.
Well, here's the other thing. What if doctors are like, it's way too early to vaccinate your kid? Right?
I mean,
do they get to take that holiday later in order to make it kind of line up better?
I mean, I guess it would only go for when the kid actually has to go get vaccinated.
Maybe we shouldn't make that a holiday. Maybe it should just be a commandment.
Right. Just,
Maybe
just one of them is just get your kids vaccinated.
Maybe Foon.
Sorry, I missed that. I'm so sorry. Serena.
Thank you. Maybe that God commands that you. Oh, but we don't worship. Foon.
I mean, we don't worship Serena, but
yeah.
I'm glad we're saying this. We're doing that very well.
We'll work it out. I'll work it out in editing.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just because we don't worship Serena, but others might.
Yeah.
And as a result, they might want to do what it says, or they, or
I
he,
guess,
or
yeah.
she, or whatever.
But yeah, clothing, I don't care.
Yeah, no, just
Food,
wear whatever.
I don't give a fuck.
No.
Play maybe encourage people to have fun.
I mean, that could also then extend to hobbies. Sharing your hobbies. Hobbies can be fun.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not sharing your hobbies. Don't overshare in your hobbies.
Right. No, of course not. No. I mean, moderation there.
Because, if you tell people to share, they'll be like, oh, that means I have to constantly tell everyone.
No. I mean,
zealots and all that.
Yeah, no, don't sell it. Don't sell it. But, if you're enthusiastic about a hobby you have, then of course you can occasionally talk to people about it.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, maybe Commandment 2 should be don't be a dingus.
I mean, that's a pretty good commandment.
And then Commandment 3 can be chill out.
Just relax every so often.
Yeah.
Some things are worth, some things are worth the excitement. Others, maybe not so much.
Fucking cool it.
Just
maybe.
Calm down, take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Move on. Manners. That's pretty manners-like.
I don't give a fuck about manners. People can be rude or nice or whatever. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I would say, don't be too rude.
I mean,
we need to work. We need to live together still.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just have
well,
everybody.
Well, that falls under
rude.
don't be a dingus.
I mean, okay, that's fair. Just, I mean, in that case,
broad.
in that case,
it's
in manner,
super fucking broad.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, don't be a dingus. Like, that can apply to all of these things, actually, if you think about it.
Like, food. Oh, but God's telling me, God didn't say anything about not eating poison. Well, don't be a dingus.
God didn't say anything about not eating, like endangered animals. Like, don't be a dingus.
Yeah, well, don't be a dingus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Clothing, God never told me I could not wear clothing. It's like, don't be a dingus.
Hey, I always wear protection, but you should probably wear pants too. No. Well, God's saying don't be a dingus.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, now I have to put on pants.
Yeah, exactly. Like school, like, I could just not go to school, but it's like, come on, don't be a dingus.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I'm glad. You know what? That's a pretty
good ass rule.
Yeah, I'm glad you thought
powerful.
of that. Yeah, it's very powerful. It's almost irresponsibly powerful.
Yeah.
Just don't be just remember, don't be a dingus about it.
Yeah, with that power.
Mm-hmm.
Hit me with number 8.
Yeah, that's a nice statue, by the way. It captures the shape of our ghost really well.
The vagueness of the ghost is really captured.
The ghost kind of reminds me of a nun.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 8. How do people worship? Wait, didn't we already talk about this?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Wait. Yeah. Step 4 was how will you worship? And now it's step 8 is like, how do people worship? And there's a lot more.
So I worship differently than they do?
I guess. What?
Okay.
That or it's really just a double step.
Well, I worship my money because I'm evil. I'm not evil. I just like money. And, well, I guess I am evil because I'm starving people just to make money, Because I'm intentionally avoiding paying into social services for that.
Oh man, I'm learning all sorts of things. Yeah, I'm learning all sorts of things about you also right now.
I'm just figuring out how this religion works, yeah. Like, I don't. I pay my taxes.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I guess you don't know that.
I don't know that. That's true. How would I know? You never talk to me about it. I mean, why would you even? It doesn't affect me, at least.
I believe that's called virtue signaling.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
While I virtue signal by showing that I pay my taxes.
That's not virtue signaling. That's just paying your fucking taxes.
Sorry, I'm kind of
honestly, I don't even really understand how people can be like virtue. It's such. I mean,
virtue signaling.
You're still doing the good thing. You're still performing a virtue.
No, I mean, like, the thing is, like, virtue signaling, people talk about. I'm gonna cut all this, by the way. But virtue signaling, people talk about, like, like, oh, you're shouting out a good cause, but you're not doing anything about it. Well, I don't care. Like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Like. And, like, the other thing is, like, I think calling someone out for virtue signaling is the same thing. It is virtue signaling.
It is virtue signaling, because it's like, look how good I am for not shouting this at the rooftops, like this motherfucker.
Or, like, I'm virtue signaling to other people who value the term virtue signaling, and I'm saying, wow, look at us. We're so much smarter because we don't
virtue signal. Yeah, you're right.
Like, it's like exactly the same thing.
It's such an incredibly
context.
It's such an incredibly Yeah,
it sucks.
Yeah. Worship. Let's get back to that.
Warship,
yes. We will now fight with boats.
Cool.
I mean, warships, it can be a fun game. Occasionally playing with a friend. Or with your enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So how do people worship? Should they build a shrine? How?
I like the two question marks.
That formatting there is pretty good.
Yeah, like how with a question mark and then an outsider.
The question mark because
it kind of stacks up in my mind, and it kind of seems like a real incredulous. How? Like, how do you build a shrine?
I mean, I think what it's supposed to be is
it's supposed to be how should they build a shrine?
Yeah.
And also, wait.
How?
Why not just Okay.
It's supposed to be like, should they build a shrine, and if so,
And-
how? But it's
yeah, and if
formatted
so, how?
really terribly.
Yeah.
Should they pray? Should they meditate? Have you discovered a new way to worship?
I got a new way to worship, righty.
I'm gonna imagine you made some sort of really gross gesture.
Hey, you, me, Krebs cycle.
Oh my god. I learned more about that, by the way.
So,
In biochem. Yeah.
Or call forward, depending on when this video comes out.
If you don't get it yet, the other video is
Just
coming.
wait,
Don't
just
worry
wait.
about it. Make sure to give it a name and, in detail, how to do it.
Oh, I got lots of detail for you. I'll put a diagram of the Krebs cycle.
I mean, yeah. In religion, worship is very important.
Sometimes.
Occasionally. Where should worship be done? Does it matter where? I mean, that's the same question, kind of. Things to consider. Where, when, how, who. Mother, youngest daughter, everyone, does it matter?
What?
Be specific. Take your own advice, Step. Be specific. What the
fuck
hell
does
are
that
you
mean?
talking about?
Who? What? Mother, youngest daughter. What?
Maybe that's like who should worship?
So you're suggesting I might make a religion where only the youngest daughter worships?
Only the youngest daughter of the family worships
mothers
something?
can only worship in a specific location or at a certain time?
I mean there are religions where it's like I believe in mosques you have like the section where the men pray and the part where the women pray.
Yeah,
Kind of like that maybe?
maybe. Fuck.
The formatting on this is just fucking me up so bad.
So okay, let's answer the question for our new religion. Also, we don't have a name for our religion.
I mean that hasn't been a step.
Donatism, right? Like
I mean that hasn't been a step.
that's true. We don't need a name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then, how do people worship? Do they worship?
I mean, we already determined that we don't worship.
Well, we don't, but
Do others?
I'm pretty sure that in the U.S., if you want to get recognized as a religion, you need to, or at least to get recognized as a church, you need to meet regularly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, maybe a way
online
to worship.
congregations do count.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So maybe live streams?
Maybe. I mean,
Maybe
okay,
you worship with other worshipers on other people's live streams.
just any live stream.
Yeah, you
of
could go to
any
Ninja's
person.
live stream. You could go to Ninja's Twitch page.
Just
You could
literally just go to twitch.tv. Just go to Twitch, just go to any random channel over there and you can worship.
Yep.
What do you worship? I don't fuck. I mean, maybe instead of really worshiping and maybe just meditate on the benefits of living in a society.
Oof. You don't want to talk about living in a society. Don't want to scare our people, man. We live in a society. Gamers rise up. All right. Well, next step.
Yeah.
The book.
Step 9. That's a nice book. Is that an R?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like an R, or maybe a P. I think that's a P because that looks like a leaf down with the thing.
I was actually thinking it's an R, and it starts with like, really? You're reading my book? Like.
Also, you're starting here in the middle?
Or maybe it's like a very, very, stupid looking Y.
Maybe?
And it says...
It kind of looks like a malformed gamma.
It's like a really... Yeah, like a gamma or like a Y, and it says, you're probably wondering how I got here. That's how the book starts. If I ever wrote a religious text, that's definitely how it would start.
Yeah, you're probably wondering how I got here. Well, going back to the beginning of the universe.
Yeah. And, oh man. And then it eventually catches up.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a scripture? Will you write one? No.
No, too lazy, man. What is in the scripture?
What is in the scripture?
Yeah.
What is the purpose of having the scripture? There's not going to be one, so...
Yeah, no, I mean we're too lazy to write one, so there is no scripture really. I mean the scripture could also just be a post-it note so that reminds us to check all the boxes. Gotta check the boxes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, number 10.
Maybe it's because it's zoomed out a bit, but his face looks different.
Not only does his face look different, he looks either very, very tall or that is a tiny podium.
Yeah, you're right. That's either a small ass podium or a very tall man.
Like a children's podium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I know what it is with the guy's face. I mean, of course, part of it is that it's less detailed, but also his eyebrows are way, way thinner.
Yeah.
And his lips are smaller.
Yeah.
Like, from that distance, you would still have some prominence of the lips with how this guy's lips have been looking.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Step 10. There we go. Now tie it all together and give it a name.
Okay. What kind of name do you want?
That's. I mean, again, I'm terrible at naming things.
Well, let me tell you.
I like the suggestion on the picture though. Ecclesia Eternit. Fuck, I can't speak.
Eternitatis.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be church, like the eternal church, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
And then like true salvation, along the bottom.
You know way more Latin than I do.
I mean, I'm just guessing.
Oh.
Here, let me Google it.
Yeah. Might as well.
20 minutes later.
Church eternity true salvation. That's what Google.
Huh.
That's what
Good
Google
guess.
Translate says. Yeah.
Nicely done.
Thanks. I knew Ecclesia and Vera.
The only place where I've ever heard the word ecclesia is Castlevania Order of Ecclesia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Good game, by the way. I recommend it to people.
Yeah, great game. All right.
Anyway, we need to give this thing a name.
Oh, right.
That's what we were at.
So
I mean, the name doesn't have...
Last time we tried to name something, we ended up with something that's unpronounceable by a single human voice.
Yeah.
So maybe
should that extend to the name of the religion?
No, definitely not.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I was hoping you'd say no.
Yeah, no. We would call the the name of the god can be secret knowledge that only insiders and viewers of this video know.
Who are insiders?
Yeah. Wink. There's other secret knowledge you'll know if you support us on Patreon. Oh
my god, Bob. Oh my god.
Start a Patreon. Immediately sell out.
God damn it, Bob. Let's not do that. That's bad form.
I'm not going to be able to keep up my end of the bargain on that anyways. All right, so what do you think? I said donutism earlier, but that's a little bit boring.
Yeah.
Why don't we leave that up to our followers in the comments?
Yeah, what should we name this religion?
Yeah, just go ahead and leave a comment saying what you think the name of the religion should be. And if you guys have any ideas for other like holidays and things, feel free to...
Yeah, I mean, it's still a work in progress what we're doing right now,
yeah,
very obviously.
It's a work in progress. It's this is draft 1 of the religion.
Yeah, I mean, we need to go through a few drafts. We need someone to proofread all this nonsense.
No, wikiHow doesn't need that. No.
I mean, fair, actually.
Yeah, no, they don't do that.
I mean, you had 8 people, and let me just reread one of these sentences.
Yes, please.
Things to consider. Where, when, how, who, mother, youngest daughter, everyone, does it matter? Be specific. That's a sentence in this wikiHow.
I thought the sentence you were going to read is, what is the idea of this religion, the goal, the reason you do this Buddhism? Buddhism, the goal is nirvana. You know a goal.
That's also, yeah, that was a
wonderful sentence.
Those are both sentences in this wikiHow. What is quality?
Well,
wikiHow
I don't know what quality
how to have quality.
But wikiHow does know one thing, that this religion also, they also 11, publicize. Get
Location.
Yeah. You know what they say, ABC. Publicize, publicize, publicize.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Like, get the word out. Tell everyone you
ABCs.
can. Try to convert people and change closed-minded skeptics. Don't worry if some people shun you and you don't convert everyone. You don't
convert everyone. Don't
worry if some people shun you and you don't convert everyone. Don't get put off by a few people. Okay,
that needed more syntax.
It just needed a period and a new sentence start of a sentence. All right. Well, he's I guess throwing an introductory luau or something.
I do enjoy. I do like his little flower, necklace thing. What's it called? One of those.
Flower necklace thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever it's called. Oh,
right,
that's
community
good. There's
Q&A.
Yeah, some Q&A. That's a good. You know what? That's a good question. Because let's look at before we read the question. So there was step 6. What holidays will there be? Mm-hmm. And then it gave some information.
Yeah,
advice.
It didn't really explain that much.
Yeah, which is reflected by this question. How do I create holidays?
Well, the community answer is pick dates you like. Then decide what they're for. Maybe fast on one, or don't leave your house on another. Maybe don't leave your house ever.
Then you're just a hermit.
Yeah. Like, stay inside. Don't make contact with the outside world. Shutter your windows. And
Don't buy food, I guess.
Hate others, hate yourself. Perfect.
Plenty of people already do that, so.
See? We've already got followers.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Our religion's growing so fast.
I can't believe it's already... Oh, man. We're so good at this.
Mm-hmm. All right.
This next question.
Question 2 is really making me sad. Does the Force from Star Wars exist? No. The answer... No.
No, Bob. The answer is, it is unlikely. But, as odd as it may sound, there are churches based around the Force.
I'm going to give a not helpful to that, because that's stupid, you dummy. Okay, this person is either joking or not joking. If they are joking, then who cares what answer you give. If they aren't joking, don't give them such a stupid answer.
Yeah.
Because, there are churches based around the Force. Does not tell them if the Force actually exists. If they are asking the question in good faith, then they are clearly not aware that the Force and Star Wars are fictional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God. Fucking hate. Stupid ass. It's like they're trying to be open-minded, but they're being so open-minded that they're just letting
they're not answering the question.
Doesn't matter how stupid an idea, it just goes oh yeah, that's fine, everybody's fine. It's like, come on, think critically a little bit.
Yeah,
maybe that should be one of the commandments.
I like that commandment. That's a good one.
Wait, no, that'll get people to stop believing our religion.
Not necessarily, but probably.
Wait. We can just say it's rolled into "Don't be a dingus."
See, powerful rule. Like I said, that's an irresponsibly powerful rule. You're being irresponsible right now. Good job.
And we'll have heretical groups within our thing. There'll be orthodox whatevers and the heretical ones, and they'll be like, you're a dingus, no, you're a dingus, and then there'll be a big religious war, and they'll kill each other. It'll be great.
Man, I do love me a good old religious war.
Woohoo!
What better thing to fight for war for?
Yeah, than meaningless bullshit.
Next question on the Q&A. Can a religion be based on an existing religion?
Based on?
Based on.
Not an offshoot, but based on?
Based on.
So you just want to plagiarize a religion? I mean, I guess that's
Can
happened.
I plagiarize your holy book?
I mean, that's happened before, so I guess.
I mean,
I don't know why you would intentionally do it.
Yeah, I mean, same, but, I mean, the answer, it can. These are mostly called denominations, but there shouldn't be too many big differences. Otherwise, it would just be classified as a whole new religion. Wait.
Isn't that the point?
Yeah, I thought that was the point. Like, we wanted to
WikiHow
create
to
a
form a new religion.
Yeah, that's literally the name of the WikiHow.
I'll give that one a not helpful too.
Yeah, because that's no. The question was, can it be based? And you're like, it can, but then it will be a different. But if you change too much, it will be a different religion. I mean, that was the point, right? Whatever.
I believe in most of what LaVey and Satanists believe, but some things they don't. Should I start my own religion?
Wait. So you believe in most of what they believe,
and some other things,
and some things that they don't. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the answer.
Let me just say real quick. That describes literally everyone who's a LaVeyan Satanist.
I mean, I don't know what LaVeyan Satanism is.
It doesn't matter what LaVeyan Satanism is, because there are some tenets to a religion, and then there's going to be some beliefs you have that don't fall into that religion thing at all.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, that's true.
Somebody's a Christian, and they also believe the sky is blue. It's not in the book. It doesn't proclaim you have to believe one way or another. They have a belief about this thing, and it has nothing to do with their religion. In the same way, this guy's a LaVeyan Satanist, and he believes some other things.
Yeah, I mean, and on the flip side, there's also the case where, somebody might be a Christian, but there might be some things in Christianity that they personally don't believe in. That also is a thing.
Yeah.
So, you could also take it that way.
I'm pretty sure LaVeyan Satanists aren't going to care.
Probably not. Anyway, the answer to this question, let's get to that. Because I like it. I really like this answer. And you'll see why. Because the answer is, if you want to, sure. Check out the article on how to start a religion if you need some help getting started.
What?
Which is a different WikiHow article about starting a religion. Oh man, this one has 88% and has 46 co-authors and was updated last month.
Alright.
Well, that exists, I guess. Good luck with that. Unanswered questions.
How do I get a new symbol?
New symbol for what?
MS Paint. I don't know, man. Just no wonder this is an unanswered question. How the fuck do I answer that question?
How do you answer that question? That should be a question. How do I answer the above question?
Yeah, what the fuck is this? Alright, well, that's how to form a new religion.
Yeah. Again, give us, help us with this, because it's a work in progress. We need some
let
ideas
us know
here.
what the name of the religion should be.
Yeah, and if you have some ideas for other holidays, do share, please.
If anybody has a particularly good idea, maybe we'll pin it. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. But, Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and special thanks to our supporters over on patreon.com/steeldonut. Their names are on screen now. If you want to support us but do not want to join the Patreon, you can also donate to our PayPal. Otherwise, feel free to leave any thoughts or requests either down in the comments or join our Discord server. All relevant links are down in the description box. Have a good day.